I've been asked this a couple times by different people when I have asked for help. And they have told, like, I've actually had people tell me, well, police officers are just tired of being called to settle domestic violence and so on and so forth. And it's a really hard choice. They can't just make these choices on the spot to know who's at fault and blah, 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 blah. Cool. I get that. However, sometimes they do have to take somebody, apparently in some law, in some states, and even in our state. If they get called enough, they do have to take somebody. Okay? They do have to take somebody. So oftentimes, if the victim called, oftentimes the victim will not ask you to take their perpetrator. They will ask you to get them to stop. That is the victim. That is a true victim. Whether you want to believe it or not, that is a true victim. However, knowing this, because I'm saying this now, and if this video gets seen by enough people, people will start to imitate that to be able to be seen as a victim. So how do we settle these kinds of disputes and get adults to stop acting like children and have conversations about disputes instead of ruining each other's lives by calling the cops just to press charges for no goddamn reason? Because legal retaliation is a real thing. It's been done to me many times. It's the reason I've been taken and not my abusers. However, how do you get this to stop? You take both. No exceptions. Victim and perpetrator both go. If you're going to take them to a mental institute, you're going to take both. If you're going to take them to jail, you're going to take both. If they have children, you're going to call CPS. Why? Because those disputes are damaging those children. No matter what, if cops are being called, those disputes are bad enough to be damaging children. It's that simple. Take them both. You want it to be fair, and you want men and women to stop taking advantage of the legal system, then you need to start taking both. Settle it once you take both. Get them both psychologically evaluated. Both. If they need treatment, get them both treatment. One-sided is abuse, and it becomes systematic abuse when there's enough of it. It's that simple. Because too many times I've seen children pay for what adults do. I love you and have a good day.